Okay, so recording in Drunken Sailor. So what you should be able to see is maybe an instrument at the side. So you might start off like this, create song, and you go to a keyboard instrument. You can choose whatever you want. I might just stay with the grand piano for the moment. You need to make sure you've got the keys to look like this. Okay, so if you've got one that looks a little bit like that, it needs to be a little bit shorter and fatter so that you can see the notes and play the notes, because it's quite difficult in GarageBand. Now the next thing you need to do, okay, is just follow me as I play the melody of Drunken Sailor. Okay, so starting on A. The drunken sailor, what shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Okay, and then to the chorus. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises early in the morning. Now I'm singing with it quite slowly, but I'm singing because it helps me with the rhythm and also with the pitch as well when I'm playing. Sometimes if you sing along when you're playing on the piano, it sometimes can help, particularly with the rhythm. So when you're ready to record, I would record basically, I'm going to show you how to record in one way which would be helpful. So just to break it up into chunks. So I might just do the first 2 bars, okay, and then do the next 2 bars, and then do the next 2 bars. So basically what I'm doing is recording in 2-bar chunks. You could record it in 4-bar chunks as well, which you could also do, but I'll just quickly show you this way. Now, if you want to set your tempo down to something that's kind of manageable, you don't want it to be too fast, then maybe 86 or 85 is good. So we can hear that. Metronome's on. That sounds good to me. So I'm going to record the first 2 bars in, okay, because that's more manageable. I'm going to press the record button, making sure that my cursor is right at the start. Okay, so here we go. First 2 bars. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Okay, now once you've done that, you press the tracks view button at the top left hand side, and I could see actually there was a few notes there that I wanted to edit. I could see that it was slightly out of time. Quite a lot of them were out of time actually. So you want to make sure all your notes fit onto the lines. Okay, that looks pretty good. You could maybe afford to move that one. You can see there. You can zoom in a little bit, and you can just move the note to where you need it to be. Same for that one too. Ooh. Okay, so that looks a bit better. Okay, and you'll do that for every single one of your tracks that you do. You could just do maybe 4 bars right into the 2, but I'm just going to break it down a little bit more today. So now I've got that. I've got the first 2 bars. I'm going to record in the second 2 bars. I need to make sure that my cursor is at the start of bar 3, at the end of bar 2, but at the start of bar 3, 3 beat 1. Okay, so I'm going to play this bit now. It starts on G. Okay, now I can go back to the tracks view. Okay, you can edit it as much as you want, see where it's gone right or wrong. It's quite fun to see sometimes how accurate you are with your playing, but just for ease of time, I'm just going to just do this quite quickly. But you can see where the notes are and if they sound good. Now you can go back now and have a little listen. I can take the metronome off. Okay, so it's pretty good. I mean, still, you might be a little bit pedantic about things, but yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, and I could then go and record the last few bars. Now I might just do this to show you the next 2 bars again. So I'm going to record the next 2 bars. So it's what shall we do with the drunken sailor? If I record there, so I've got my cursor on 5.1, and the next part is going to be what shall we do with the drunken sailor? And I stop there. Okay, so 5.1. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Now I've realised I haven't put my metronome on. That's really, really important. Okay, so you need to make sure that the blue metronome is always there. Okay, that's a good, so you can see how wildly out I am now because I haven't had that. So I could record that again if I wanted. I might just move them around a little bit so that it's, I just do it very quickly. It's not too bad. See, all of that is really, really important. So you need to make sure, like I haven't done there, that it's all kind of in time. That should hopefully be a bit better now. Okay, so my blue metronome is now on. Even teachers get it wrong sometimes. So that's on. I've put my cursor for the last 2 bars on 7.1. I go back to the piano. Okay, and I'm going to come down to this melody now, which is... Okay. Okay, so once I've done that and I've edited all my notes and everything, and it's looking pretty good, okay, I'm then in a position where I can start to record my chorus. Okay, it's exactly the same method. Okay. So that's all done, and I'm pretty happy with that. Now I need to add some bars because obviously there's another 8 bars to go. So if I go up to 16, that gives me my next few bars. So I'm ready to record, and I might just do this a little bit longer now. I might do it in maybe 4-bar chunks if I'm really, really confident. But you can still record it in 2-bar chunks as well, which will be really useful. In fact, let's keep doing it in 2-bar chunks. So on 9.1. Okay, so you've got hooray and up she rises. Okay, let's have a look at that. It's looking okay, but I reckon it could just be a little bit tidier. So just going through, changing all the notes where you can, all the rest of it. Okay. Next part, and this is really good because it means that you've got chunks that you can work with. Okay, you can edit that note there. Then see what needs to be changed. It's looking pretty good. Okay. You can change the length of the notes as well if you want at the end there. Then the last one. So last 4 bars here. Okay. Edit that. Looking pretty good. Okay. And last part, early in the morning, coming up right now. So make sure it's on 15.1. Press record. There you go. So that should now all be done. I can go back and have a look. I can edit those notes.